Hello everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Studio. So glad that you could stop by today. I have another easy one-page, one sheet of cardstock project for you today. It is this little gatefold kind of accordion tag that just takes one 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. Comes out like this. So cute. I really like it. I'm going to show you how to make this, and I'm going to give you a few tips along the way. And please remember to like this video if you enjoy it, and stay with me to the end, because I have some happy mail I'd like to share with you that I know you're going to enjoy. So let's get started. We're going to start with our 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, or whatever paper that you're using. And the first thing you're going to determine is how tall you want your tag to be. And I am making mine 5.5 inches tall. And so I've cut off the long way, the bottom part. And, you know, we'll use this for pockets and tags or whatever to go inside. And then we're going to make 2 folds. And each fold is going to be 3 5/8 of an inch. And you can use a scoreboard, which does kind of make it easier, but you can also use a ruler, which I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to make sure that I've got my 3 5/8 of a mark there, and we're going to make a fold. Now you only have to measure one time. Just have to measure the first one, and let's see, let me try to get it even. There we go. And then the second fold is going to be, you're going to come in with the other half and just nest it up against that fold line. And you want to get pretty close to that. All right. Now this should line up, you know, fairly even. It might be over a hair or something like that, but all sections should be pretty much the same throughout. All right, so you've got these 3 different folds in here, and of course if you use different sizes of paper, you can use the same principle, only you'll have to come up with a measurement that is, you know, 3 times your, you put 3 sections that are the same width in your paper. After you've done this, you're going to fold it back up, and now you're going to put in the for the tag, you're going to put in that little slant, and you're going to cut through all layers to put your slant in, and on each side like so. Alrighty, so now you've got your tag shape. Let me get out my burnishing tool here. That's probably a good idea. All right, open it up, and you're going to take the 2 outer sections and you're going to fold in just like this. And burnish that section down and fold this one in, and you're going to burnish this one down. All right, and I'm going to turn it over and then fold it down so that you have this little accordion action going on here. So at this point, you've got another choice that you can make. You can go ahead and cut off these 2 outer sections, and then you would just have a single fold here. And that, you may want to do that if you're trying to save up on bulk. But this is kind of fun. I kind of like it this way. And so now you're ready to decorate the tag. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my pieces out, and I'm going to get them decorated. Okay, I have decorated it, and I have a couple of tips for you on the decorating. As you can see here, this is like one scene split in 2, and then I have a complete scene here and a complete scene there. If this is what you would like to do. Now, not everything, if you just had like pattern paper, it probably would not matter so much. But if you want to have the scene, then what you'll need to do is you'll need to take the scene you want, and I use this as a template just to come in here and cut down on the sides, cut it to fit, and then slice that in half. And then you'll want to put each half on each side of that, and do the same for over here. So I printed this scene out 2 times, and I hope that explains it pretty well. That's how you can get the scene completed here and the scene completed inside here. Now you could just glue, another way you could do it is you could just glue the 2 pieces of the scene here in front and have it match. But if you want it to match on the inside, you'll have to have 2 copies. Otherwise, 1 copy is fine, and then you can just go on with something else in here. You might want to make a scene that expands from here to here. I don't know. So that is just to show you how I got that effect, if that's what you're into. Another thing that I wanted to show you, and I didn't do, and that is before you decorate the back of the tag, you need to lay down a ribbon for a closure. You need to glue it down inside here and then put your paper over it. But as you can see, I didn't do that. But it's no problem. No problem. You still can fix it. And we'll just go ahead and glue this in here. Oops. In the middle. Just go ahead and glue it down. And then you can get something kind of, something pretty to put over that. Like that. It could be a piece of a small piece of ephemera. It could be anything you'd like it to be. But this is a way then you can get around doing that in case this happens to you in another project. And sometimes this actually happens more times than I care to admit. You just get into a groove of gluing things down and you get going and you totally forget about it. So I'm just going to put that in there like so. Great. So that ribbon then is going to come across over here and tie for a closure to your whole thing. I won't tie it right now. Now for the inside, for the pockets, and what I chose to do is I chose to use vellum instead of the cardstock. Just because I worked so hard on this scene, I wanted it to be visible when you took the ephemera out. But you have enough here left over, and this is left over from your piece that you cut off to size up your height of your tag. And you can just make a pocket here, and then you can make a pocket this way, a tuck spot, or a belly band this way. You can make a little tiny pocket down here, and if you put a tiny pocket down here, remember that it can't be any wider than this part of the tag, because it has to fold on the inside. So you get little tiny pieces to put in this pocket, or you can just do like a tuck spot or belly band and put in a larger piece like that. So you have different options that you can do to work with this. And all I did was I just measured up the width of my paper on the inside there. I just measured it up, cut it, and I think for this pocket I just cut it, the width of it, and then I cut that in half, and then I had 2 of these, and you could stack these if you wanted to make 2 levels. You can make one for the back if you would like, a pocket back here. And that's just some of the ideas for making pockets on the inside, and you might even come up with a whole lot more. So I did cut these out of vellum. I put a little bit of washi tape here on top of that vellum just to show where the pocket's at, because as you can see, it really blends in pretty far, pretty much in there. And I just have these little small pieces that I'm going to put inside there, and I have this is actually a seed packet envelope. I'll just slip inside that one there, and then I have a couple of these I'll stick over there. So that's what mine is going to look like on the inside. And then for the outside, I am going to put this little flower. It's not really a fairy because there's no wings, but it's just a little flower come to life, I guess. And I'll put up this little butterfly here. So I'll do that really fast right now. What would be really nice if you had a printout of a garden gate and cut that in half and put that on each side. That would look really cute too. Okay, just put her right like so. Put the little butterfly up in the corner and we'll be done decorating the top of that. So I hope this gets you started to create your own garden gate opening. I'm not sure butterflies really go to tulips, but oh well, he's passing by. So there we go, and just do a little tie closure and we're all set. So that is what that's all about. As promised, I wanted to share some happy mail I got from a subscriber. Her name is Elena, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. And she lives in Canada, and we decided that we would exchange some happy mail. And this is what she sent me. It is so beautiful. As you can see, I've opened it up already. It is really such a nifty idea. So it has this little cloth tab and nice collaging. Love the collaging. She's used cloth to be like a little tab there on the front of it, which I think is such a nifty idea. I must copy that one. And opens up like so. And inside is a double layered pocket with some fun pieces of ephemera. Some more. Oh, this is pretty. Got some more fabric here. Very nice. Love it. Little decoration. So pretty. And over here is a little tiny bag. Look how tiny this bag is. Oh, and there's an owl. Good choice, good choice. That's something I really can use. That is really sweet. Just a cute little bag. I've never seen little bags this small. This is just really sweet. And over here are some more pieces. More pieces, more collaging. And in the back is one more piece. Very nice, very nice. And this is on a piece of craft, so it's pretty firm. And I think this idea, when I first looked at it, I thought this is such a great idea as a topper for a journal by mounting it here on this craft paper, which is, I think it's even heavier than cardstock, and making your fold out or whatever you got going on top of that, and then gluing that whole thing onto the top of the journal would be a really neat idea. But this is really beautiful, and I love the saying down here, creativity takes courage. And it does, because you know, sometimes you're going to make a mistake and sometimes you're going to have a fail, but it's all right. It's okay, because you can always start over again. Isn't that right? So thank you so much, Elena. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that we were able to do this. Oh, there's sewing down here too. Yeah, look at all this little detail that she's done. Very nice work. And she told me how she's a beginner in the journal community, and I thought, well, I don't know, looks pretty seasoned to me, like she's been doing it for a long time. So this is really a great little piece of happy mail, and might give you some ideas to make your own. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great and crafty day. Bye.